Hi, good morning. I'm Jenny Gaines, Senior Director of Communications and Engagement at SOCMA, and I'm here with Amy Graydon, Deputy Director of Infrastructure Security Compliance Division at the Department of Homeland Security. Amy has graciously agreed to tell us a little bit more about the Chemical Sector Security Summit that's set for July 16th through 18th in New Orleans. She's also going to tell us a little bit about some programs that impact the specialty chemical industry. Thank you for being here today, Amy.
Jenny, thanks so much for having us.
So, how do you think the CFATS updates and especially PSP will affect the specialty chemical industry?
Well, as you know, since the implementation of the Chemical Facility Anti-Terrorism Standards Program, we've made a lot of progress in terms of making the country more secure from a chemical attack. And so just another step in our maturation process of the program is implementing the Personnel Surety Program. We've already begun implementing the program at facilities in Tiers 1 and 2. We are now going to implement the program in Tiers 3 and 4. And so this is a larger part of our population. We've already implemented it at about 200 facilities, so now we're going to implement the program at the additional 3,000 facilities, and we think that it closes a security gap that exists out there, making sure that people are thinking about the insider threat. And so we're going to roll this out in a phased manner, and so it'll take about 3 years for us to get to all the facilities. And we're going to have a lot of resources and training out there. We are incorporating lessons learned from what we did in terms of implementation at Tiers 1 and 2.
Oh, that's great to hear. So we're extremely excited too about the upcoming Security Summit. So can you share any highlights about the upcoming event?
Absolutely. We are very excited for the 12th Chemical Sector Security Summit, and we want to thank SOCMA and the Sector Coordinating Council so much for their partnership in putting on this important event. It really is the highlight of the year where everyone across the chemical security enterprise and community comes together to share best practices and lessons learned. And so this year is no different. We have over 400 folks registered already. We have available for those who can't make it to New Orleans, July 16th, 17th, and 18th. There is a webcast option for those who can't attend in person. But we are excited about this year's lineup of speakers. We have some great industry as well as government speakers. We're going to talk about reauthorization for the CFATS program and some of those highlights. We're going to talk about some programmatic updates, talk about what's available in voluntary resources that are usually free and available to those whether you're covered by the CFATS regulation or not. We're going to talk about some cybersecurity, and of course that is an important aspect of security, so not just physical security, but those cybersecurity aspects too. We're going to have some sessions on the Personnel Surety Program. So again, knowing that a lot of people might not have thought about how to go about implementing the Personnel Surety Program for some time. So we're going to have several sessions on that to help people be prepared for that coming process. Also going to do a recap. We've been conducting stakeholder engagements across the country on precursor chemicals, so going to recap what we've heard and some of those trends as well. And also back this year is a favorite, is speed meeting the experts, so people will have the opportunity in smaller groups to get to meet some of the government folks and ask any questions, more one-on-one.
Oh wow, sounds like you have a really great lineup. So thank you again, Amy, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Jen.